going on, guys? Welcome back. Crazy for KV's RC. I'm Tim. Welcome back to my channel. We're here in it's Georgia in December. Georgia, where it's, you know, oftentimes well over 100 in the summer, and it is pretty darn cold out here today. Some viewers, you guys might be in way colder spots. I get that. Lived all over the place, but this lake wind, temperatures in the mid 30s, I think low 30s actually, and not really wanting to warm up today. So but we're out here, we're going to get some running footage, have some fun. Got a little bit of a break from work, from school, so gonna get out and do some crawling. The Vanquish VRD carbon video was actually very popular. It's a very popular truck right now. I think a lot of people looking for information on it, kind of seeing what people are doing with them. So in that vein, I decided to kind of bring it back out. I'm gonna show you all. I got a new body on there. I got new wheels, same style of tires, but a brand new set of tires. And we're gonna try to run some lines with it, and it's actually gonna feed into the next video y'all are gonna see. If you're interested in the Red Cat Ascent, stay tuned, because I'm also going to be filming that video with an update, a few more modifications of that truck, kind of taking it up incrementally in order to squeeze as much performance as we can for as little money as possible. So I'm going to get set up, and I'll show you guys the VRD, what I decided to do with it body wise and wheel and tire wise. So obviously you guys can see the body's different. This is a Vanquish stance body, just red, black, and silver, and real simple paint scheme, some accent stripes, and kind of use the contour of the body. Did that body all in one night, and actually for that it turned out pretty good. I had to have it done because I did run this in a local cash competition. I didn't necessarily drive very well. The truck performed pretty good, but it was pretty stiff competition, but it was a lot of fun. I drove pretty well the first half. I did kind of fell apart in the back half, but so what have I changed since you guys have seen it? Electronics are the same. I'm still running that Yellow Jacket 2500, the Exo Belay ESC. Yeah, the Yellow Jacket motor is only rated for 3S technically, but I think for crawling it would probably take 4S. Just probably have to be mindful of, you know, how hard you're burping the throttle. So I'm also running those, you guys saw those Vanquish KMC impacts, and then I got the scale hardware and all the goodies on the wheels, kind of match the body a little bit. When I ran it in the competition, I was actually running dual stage foams front and rear, a much firmer one in the rear, actually a Vanquish one in the rear. I wanted to try those out, and a Proline set of foams in the front. Truck did okay. Was getting a little bit of kind of tire roll on some of the big side hills, and that's where the competitions are at Stone Mountain in Georgia. So that's where all of them are going to be over the next few months, one a month. And I decided I wanted to try to combat that a little bit. So I got a set of SL3D squid inserts in here for the tusks. So we'll see how they do. Seem to be doing pretty well out here today. I do know that these 3D printed inserts are kind of temperature finicky. You know, the hardness changes, you know, which foam technically would too, but it's a little more noticeable on the 3D printed stuff. I don't have a ton of experience with them, but wanted to try them out. I'm also running the heavy brass portal covers up front now, a little bit better front weight bias. The truck's, I mean, climbs great. I would say it actually might be a little heavy in the front. During big declines or during big descents, the rear kind of wants to topple over it. It's just, there's no weight back there. So You guys can see I'm running kind of a simple, slick little body mount system. Those are made by Jake's RC. Well, he's looking to go into production with those. He's a local guy in Augusta here, and we crawl together a good bit, and he made me up a couple sets and wanted me to try them out and just see how they do and see if I like them. And I really do like those simple thumb screws. They're unique in the screw is, the actual thumb screw has the screw on it, and it doesn't thread onto a post. It threads down into the body mount. So I'll get some pictures of that just to show you all. Might be kind of hard to picture what I'm saying, but so I'm just kind of warming up. Well, figuratively, my hands getting very cold, but we're going to try to run some different lines. We're going to use this truck as kind of the standard for the next video I'm going to shoot. Is going to be my Red Cat Ascent. So we're going to set some gates based on what this thing can do. Oh, I almost forgot. This, since you guys have seen it, has the stubby transmission conversion, and it also has the aluminum behind the axle servo mount. Oh boy. Which is pretty decent side hill. We're not really just balancing, we're more stuck on a ledge. And we're gonna, okay. This thing does perform really well though. And we got the, you know, we actually lost a little bit of front bias by moving the motor backwards, but our weight, you know, is a little more down low because of that behind the axle servo mount. So if y'all didn't know, that stubby transmission conversion kit actually comes with a plastic behind the axle servo mount. You don't need to buy the aluminum one. Just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of that, because I didn't pay attention and I did not know that. So this video is kind of going to be a two-parter. I'm just kind of warming up, like I said, doing some exploring, doing some brainstorming, and trying to find some lines that I think the Red Cat should be able to do. Maybe can do, maybe it can't, and try to push it a little bit and use this truck just to confirm that, you know, it's doable with a very capable truck. So something like right here, very doable with that, but I don't think the stock Red Cat would do that. You can get basically as technical as you want out here. We don't have any, you know, I can show you guys, I don't have any big climbs, but lots of little overhangs and, you know, stuff that really twists you up, and a pretty fun little area. And the water's down right now, so there's quite a bit of this rock exposed. Comment down below if you guys have a VRD, if you're interested, if you want to see anything with it, maybe a certain set of electronics. You know, if the demand is there and it's not too close to a competition, I could look at potentially trying some stuff out, but can't go to a Fusion or anything like that now, because I did go down, and with that stubby kit, you need an outrunner basically. Probably wrap this video up here in a little bit. We got wheel speed if we need it. Like I said 2,500 on 3S. I would like to get all I could out of the servo, and need 4S to do that. NSDRC 700, a little stubby servo, but over 1,000 ounce inches on 4S, so plenty of power. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap the VRD video up. Nothing crazy. Just wanted to give you a little bit of running footage, kind of let you know where the truck's at, let you get a look at it. Really like it so far. Doing well. Didn't do as well at the competition that I went to as I thought I would. Felt very comfortable with it even after one drive, but in hindsight, I probably should have driven a truck that I had a little more experience with. There was a couple times where I wouldn't say it was unpredictable. I didn't know how to predict what it was doing, if that makes sense. Just lack of experience with the truck. So kind of goes back to my my 7 lessons I learned at my first competition. And one of the biggest ones there, I'll link that video. If you haven't seen it and you're interested in competing, I think it's a pretty good watch. I don't pretend to know everything. It's just kind of my observations of a comp noob and what I learned while I was there. But one big takeaway is take a truck you're comfortable with. I kind of ignored that rule because it's a cash comp, non-circle rules, kind of cheater rig style. And it kind of bit me because I screwed up in a couple spots where I think with my old comp truck, I would have kind of known what it was going to do and how to predict that. If I haven't mentioned it, this is kind of a two-parter. I'm going to run some lines with this, put the camera down. We're going to find some good places to set some gates. And then in the next video, you guys will see, I've got an update on the Red Cat Ascent. Did some things to that truck. We're gonna run that thing through the paces, run it through some gates that are doable by a very, competitive, a very capable truck, and see how far off we are still. Because I do think we're not quite there, but I'm curious as to where its limitations are and where we should spend the money and the time for the next part in that series. So stay tuned for that. I will be running the VRD through them in that video just to prove that they're doable. So I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button before you go. See ya.